Hello everyone, this is Leanne Allegretto with the National Weather Service in Missoula, bringing you your planning briefing today, Thursday, October 14th, for the next several days and any impacts associated with incoming weather. Some key points. Today and tomorrow, Friday, will be cool and showery with mostly unsettled conditions and below normal temperatures through Friday. Again, high elevation snow is a potential, but mostly rain in the populated locations across north central Idaho and western Montana. Through the weekend, we'll see a warming and drying trend with temperatures likely to be slightly above normal. And then after one brief round of potential showers on Monday, high pressure remains through the middle to latter part of next week. So the high elevation snow I talked about with unsettled conditions today, Thursday, through tomorrow morning, Friday morning, you can see it's not great. It's not a lot, but it's something to mention. It could coat the roads above 4,500 feet for a time period over mountain passes and high elevation valleys. But overall, just some high elevation snow. We are beginning the snow season. We've seen a little bit of snow down to valleys today on Thursday, but overall it's not sticking, and it's not sticking for long if it does stick. And this is the warming trend we're talking about. Now, we're not getting super warm on Saturday and Sunday, but you do see that temperatures start to rise to near 70 degrees for many locations across western Montana, and even more in north central Idaho, such as Orofino and Lowell and Riggins, the usual places that get pretty warm. So we'll definitely see a rebound in temperatures throughout this weekend. Now here's an animation showing the trend of the weather through this weekend into Monday, October 18th. And as you can see, and feel free to watch this as many times as you need to, I'm just going to keep talking over it, but the ridge of high pressure builds over the Northern Rockies and kind of stays there over the weekend, which helps to warm our temperatures. But there is an incoming system that attempts to make its way eastward during this time period. You'll see in this next few animations. The real question is, will any moisture make it into our region on Monday? So right now there's enough uncertainty where our confidence is pretty low, but if any precipitation does occur, it's going to be low amounts. And you can see that here. This is an estimated precipitation amount graphic showing, hardly a tenth of an inch. You can find 1 or 2/10 of an inch readings over in north central Idaho, but really this is not a newsmaker. It's just another unsettled period of weather that may or may not result in some light showers. So then things start to get a little more interesting as we go later into next week. This is an animation showing the pattern trend from Wednesday, midweek next week, through Friday, October 20th through October 22nd. And you can see that the ridge of high pressure regains strength over the Northern Rockies. But very noticeably, you see a deepening trough off the Pacific Northwest coast. And really what's happening here is that the high pressure that's locked over the Intermountain West, over our neck of the woods, is holding off this deepening low pressure off the Pacific coast. So the real question becomes, when will the high pressure move eastward and allow that amount of moisture to finally make its way in towards Idaho and Montana? So right now it doesn't look like it's going to happen until after next weekend, so beyond October 24th. So prior to then, expect another round of high pressure, dry conditions, and seasonable to slightly above normal temperatures for this time of year. The 8 to 14 day outlook right here shows the precipitation remains above normal for our most of Idaho and just a slice of western Montana. But even more noticeably, in the temperature outlook on the right, you can see that we still remain, for most of the time period in this 8 to 14 day period, remains above normal. That's not to say we won't see, cold snaps, but overall the trend remains above normal for temperatures and above normal for precipitation. Here's our weather threat matrix. You can see it is pretty green with minimal impacts during this entire time. Only one little block of low threat over northwest Montana for snow, and that would be all elevation snow, but most likely at higher elevations. And that is the end of this presentation. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you again Sunday, October 17th.